and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Today we are seeing which door should you open to manifest your best future. We look to tarot, we looked for spiritual channeling to see what's coming up next. When we're down here on this 3D earth plane, it's almost impossible to know what's happening next. We look for signs from Spirit. We look for messages from Spirit to help us guide us through these difficult points and through these amazing points in our life too. We want to give thanks to Spirit for guiding us through all of these different journeys that we are on. So you are facing different doorways in your life and you are wondering which one to open. Let's see. Let's find out together. This is a pick a card, so there will be choices up ahead. But first, as always, I want to say thank you for being here with me today. Thank you so much for making this a positive community, and I just love being in your presence. And also, for subscribers, there will be a bonus today at the end. So if you want to be in that collective energy, hit subscribe. That'd be amazing. I'd love to have you be a part of this community. And this is such a supportive community that we help each other in any way that we can. And if you are a subscriber, this is just to say thank you for being here because I appreciate you so much. All right, let's take a look at the piles. Let's see which one resonates with you, and then let's get started. In pile 1, we have a moonstone. In pile 2, we have a sunstone. And in pile 3, we have black onyx. So go ahead and see which resonates with you. Choose the pile. There is also different time stamps down below in the description, and you can click on those to fast forward to your pile. And the bonus if you subscribe. All right, I'll see you there. Hello, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we are seeing which door should you open to manifest your best future. And there's also a bonus of signs from Spirit to see which way is best for you, to see which way moving forward will help you out. And so if you want to look at that, that's for subscribers only. So if you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. But this is a thank you for my subscribers now and in the past. Okay? So we are going to look at this Celtic cross. It's going to explore about what's happening now, what's happened in the past, and what's happening in the future. So we're going to draw a little door here above that middle card because that will be our doorway. We'll explore about what's happening now, and then we will transition through that door into the future and see what that future looks like for you. All right, let's get started. So the first image that I see, something that is happening right now. I see pieces of you on the floor, and I feel like you are feeling broken on the floor and discombobulated. You are stretched thin. You are here, there, and everywhere. You're just not feeling you right now. You're not feeling together. And this seems to have a real emotional burden on you at the moment. And it's something that you have been working through. You have been realizing that you just aren't yourself lately. And maybe there's something that has led to this actual falling apart and being broken for you. And I'm sorry to hear that, Pile 1. But this is not where it ends. So stick with me and we will see where you get to go from here. Something that you are not aware of. I see a volcano erupting and the lava is traveling down, and it is actually making the land around it very fertile, because as the lava cools, it's actually very rich in minerals, and so it will actually create a fertile land around it. And Spirit is coming in and saying there's a destruction phase that is ended, and you have a creation phase that is beginning. So with this, you are in a change of cycles, right? So I know you're feeling the destruction part right now, and you're probably saying, Spirit, what else is there? What else can you do to destroy me further? Well, no, Spirit is coming in and saying that has ended. A time of creation, a time of growth, it has arrived. So there's something that is erupting underneath that you are not aware of yet, but it's going to actually lead to a wonderful point in your life. So what you are aware of is I see you standing alone with nothing really around you. And I get the words overwhelming feeling of loss. There's some kind of loss that you have sustained in the past and now that you are thinking about. We always love to have a positive gain in our life, and as the cycles continue, sometimes we have a negative loss in our life. And it's normal for us humans to always want to have that positive gain. And something has happened where you are feeling this loss right now, and you don't know where to go from here. It is really taking its toll on you, like you are broken on the floor about it, and you are not sure which way to go. So in the past, I see an actual court of a sports game. Whether it's basketball, football, anything like that, that doesn't really matter. But this is just the symbol of competition. I feel like there was a competition that ended poorly for you. Maybe you were looking to go after a certain person. Maybe you were looking to go after a certain job or opportunity, and it didn't end well for you. Someone else got chosen. Someone else won that competition. And it seems that you are now concentrating on that. And it's really taking you down emotionally and spiritually and energetically. You feel very low. So, pile one, this is just where you're at right now. Let's see what happens when you open that door. Let's see what's going to happen. So as you open this door into your future, because as we know, cycles are never ending. So your destruction phase is done. You're done feeling that overwhelming feeling of loss. You're done being broken on the floor. You are now in a growth phase. And I see you being unbalanced in this next card as you open the door. And you're wondering, oh no, what is this? It's another destruction coming into my life. What else can I lose? Well, Spirit is here to say that that is not the case, fortunately. It is an earthquake opening up under you, but this is an unexpected opportunity. So this earthquake is actually opening doors for you. There is going to be something that you do not realize is there. And it's going to come in and say, here I am an opportunity. Do you wish to take it? And you will know what to do, because it will actually be somewhat of a repeat of that past competition that didn't end well for you in the past, but you get a second chance. You get a second chance to say, all right, this is what I did wrong in the past. This is what I'm going to do right in the future. So there's not many times that we get a second chance in our lives to do something that changes our past or changes the way we feel about our past. So this is actually very exciting, pile one. So aren't you glad you stayed with me here? This is good. I love this next image that I see. So as the ground splits, as the earthquake happens around you, you are diving in down deep into this earthquake, and there's molten hot magma around you, and you are playing in it. You do not mind this at all. And the words come from Spirit saying, you can handle the heat that others cannot. So this competition that may have shaken you in the past and may be shaking others right now, they may not have the confidence that you have this time. You are absolutely 150% ready for this. And you are saying, oh, I have thought about this for so long, and I am going to win this time. There is no doubt in your mind because you know exactly what to do. You're going to get in there, you're going to do your thing, you're going to be awesome, and you are just going to rock it out and win. How this affects the environment around you, I see you surfing on this magma, right? And it's a wave of magma coming in, and you are just surfing on top of it. You can handle that heat, you can handle the competition now. Nothing is stopping you. And you are actually going to be on a win streak that will affect all aspects of your life. So this confidence boost and this win totally erases all of the feelings that you were feeling before. That brokenness, that negativity, that feeling of loss is gone. You are winning, 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 and you are gaining those positives back into your life. One fear that you would have had, and maybe you have right now, is that you would never get up from that floor again. You would always be broken. And that is not the case. You are putting yourself together. You are more confident than ever, and you are a winner. So this final card that I see is there is abundance raining down on you because you just have this ultimate confidence now. And that fact attracts that abundance. It attracts that positivity into your life. So pile one, what a turnaround, right? Going from where you are now or where you were to this life of abundance and this win streak. So I'm really happy for you, pile one. That's an amazing door to open. So if you choose to go through this door, then you will be on a win streak. All right. Subscribers, don't forget to check out that bonus, and the timestamp is down there. You can check it out. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I truly appreciate it. I want to thank Spirit for being here with us today as well. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we are seeing which door should you open to manifest your best future. And I'm giving my subscribers a bonus reading at the end of this video, so you can go to the timestamp and see where that is. And it's going to be signs from Spirit to see the best way forward, offering you different confirmations, okay? So here we are. We are seeing which door to open. We have a door in front of us. As you can see, we have a Celtic cross. We're going to see what's happening now, what's happening in the future, and what has happened a little bit in your past. And that middle card is your door card. We're going to see what happens when you open that door and see if you like it. See if you want to manifest that. Okay? So let's get started. So pile 2, this is very interesting. This is something that I don't think typically happens, at least with a spirit message. But this is something that has happened to you possibly, or someone that you know. It seems that there is an attack on you. So I see a picture of a person that is pointing at you, and there are a lot of arrows coming at you. You may feel under attack right now from a certain person that you know. And I don't feel like this is warranted. I don't feel like there should be any conflict whatsoever. And it seems like it is a surprise to you, but there is definite conflict between you and a person, okay? And this is something that is always hard to deal with. When this arises in our lives, this kind of conflict, sometimes we cannot avoid it. Sometimes it seeks us out. And I feel like this has happened to you, pile 2. So if this is resonating, let's move on. So, something that you don't know about. This is a test from spirit. This attack on you is to really know yourself, to know your strengths and your weaknesses, to know how to respond to this attack. And it is one where you are being tested. Thanks, Spirit. I appreciate that, right? As we all say in this situation. It's something that is going to reveal itself, but there are several steps along the way that I think Spirit is going to help us understand why, help us understand how to get through this as we walk through that door. So pile 2, I'm sorry that you're going through this part at this point, but there is a why and how, and let's discover that together. Something you are aware of is that this is annoying, this is hurtful, and this is unwelcome. I see a picture of you snapping the arrows as they are thrown at you, and you are boiling inside. You are so angry, you are so frustrated, and you don't know what to do. You don't know why this happened, why this person has really launched this attack at you, and there doesn't seem to be any reason for it. The secret is that it's not really about you. You are what's known as a victim or a person that is just there. This person that is launching this attack at you is going through their own problems, and these problems have spilled out into your universe, into your world, into your personal bubble. And that is annoying. That is hurtful, and that is unwelcome. And you can feel that every day, all day. This may consume you energetically to the point where sometimes you can't think of anything else, and you're wondering what to do. In your past, I see that you may have been friends, or at least had a neutral relationship. So this could have been a neighbor, this could have been a distant family member, this could have been someone at work, and you thought, okay, well, that's going pretty well, no problem. And what has happened is this person's problem has come to your doorstep, and now it is in your personal realm, and it is affecting you. And that is unfortunate. So how do you navigate this problem? How do you get around it without compromising you? Because that is the test. You cannot compromise yourself. You cannot compromise what other people think of you. You have to stick to what you think is right. You have to stick to what and how you want to act. So when you open this door, what happens? I see you opening a book, reading, with a shield above you. You are learning how to protect yourself. Because in this top left card, you are aggravated, you are hurt, but you don't know what to do. It is time to get to know what you can do. Because there are certain things that are out there that can protect you that you don't know about. It is time to do some research. It's time to talk to some people that you know and trust that are in the right places that can actually help you, okay? Because there is a way forward to go around this person or to totally diffuse the situation. And there is something out there, Spirit is saying, that will absolutely help you, whether it be a person, whether it be a law that they are breaking, whether there be some kind of social taboo that they are creating against you. There is something that will help you diffuse the situation. And that is wonderful news. And Spirit is giving you a little bit of homework to do on this, to research about it. This next card is depicting the person that is so angry at you, right? On the right, they're waving their arms wildly. They're very angry. They don't care what people think about them. They just want to get back at you. This is you on the left, and you are just staring at them. You have possibly this inner rage inside of you, or this uncomfortable feeling that is inside of you, but you are not letting it show. You are keeping your outward peace. You are keeping your tongue in check, and you are just waiting for the right moment to have this situation be dealt with. And Spirit is coming in, and this is part of the test. Can you keep your calm while defending yourself? Can you be assertive and not aggressive? Aggressive is where you would take this person and maybe punch them, or maybe spread rumors about them, or maybe try and go above them and have them get fired or something like that. And you overstep your bounds. All of a sudden, you might be breaking a law, or you might be breaking a cultural taboo, and therefore that reflects badly on you. When you are assertive, you are within your bounds, you are within your rights, and you are taking the steps necessary to protect yourself, but you are not overstepping your bounds. And therefore, you keep your peace, you keep yourself balanced, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Because when you do this, you can have the right response at the right time and not overstep your bounds and not get in trouble yourself. So what happens as you do this? Right now in this last card, you are alone. Well, all of a sudden, people start to realize what's happening. This other person has made so much fuss, so much anger about them, that other people are looking at them and saying, they aren't right. This is ridiculous. Look how they're acting. Look how they are throwing things at you, whether they be words, whether they be lies. There's something wrong with that person. There's nothing wrong with you. And all of a sudden, you have a lot of help on your side. You've remained assertive, but not aggressive. And as you can see, you haven't stepped over that line. You haven't overstepped your rights. And this person is looking more and more ridiculous. And all of a sudden, you're pushing that problem that has spilled over into your personal bubble back to their personal bubble. It was their problem to begin with. You shouldn't have had to deal with it, but there you are, you had to. And now you're pushing it back into their personal sphere where it should have stayed. And you are still in balance, even though it's really tough. And you are winning at this situation. You are winning the peace and harmony around you, culturally, lawfully, and just remaining in check with spirit. One of the things you might have thought to have happened or wanted to happen is this top right card. And I can relate. I see you getting very angry, shouting at this person, saying, back off. I don't want to hear it. This has gone on too long, and maybe calling them names and really just doing what they're doing to you back at them, right? That can seem like justice at the time. But this test calls for something different. It calls to be assertive, like I described before, but you cannot lose your temper. You have to keep your peace. Because if you lose your temper, then other people will see you lose your temper as well, and that will reflect negatively on you because they will see you as a different person than they did before. That's also part of the test. What a tricky situation, right, Pile 2? Very tricky situation. But the key is always to keep your calm, at least outwardly, keep your peace, and do things that do not overstep your rights, and you will win. So as you find people to help you, this person will be ushered out of your life. They will no longer hold that spot in your life. That problem will melt away because you have found either a legal reason for them to go, a cultural reason for them to go, or some kind of work-related reason for them to go. They will be ushered out of your life, and people will be very, very impressed with how you handled that situation. And actually, it will lead to opportunities for you, and that will be part of the reason why Spirit tested you here. Because there's some major opportunities coming out of this situation. It could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could be different side benefits to say, hey, you know what? This person's really cool. I want to work with them. So there's something coming out of this, and you also know and have the knowledge that you kept yourself in check. You asserted yourself, you protected yourself, but you didn't turn aggressive. And that is amazing. So difficult to do, but amazing, Pile 2. So I want to applaud you on that. Spirit wants to applaud you on that. And I hope this brings you clarity and a path forward on this person that may be attacking you right now. So it's just something that we all have to go through at one point in our lives. And it's how we react to the situation that really tells us who we are. All right, Pile 2. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, we are seeing which doors should you open to manifest your best future. And as a bonus and thank you to my subscribers, I'm going to have signs from Spirit on how to move forward in offering confirmations at the end of this video. So there's a timestamp for that down in the description. And if you want to become a subscriber, feel free to do so, and you'll be entered into that collective as well. Okay? But here we have it. Here we have this reading of which door to open. We're going to see what happens when you open this door in your life. So we have a Celtic cross here in front of us. We're going to see what's happening now, a little bit of the past. And then as you open that door, you see that door card there in the middle. as you open that door, what's going to happen in your future. All right. So let's get started. The first image that I see is one of a crab, and it is underwater. It is kind of roaming around, and there's a heart above it. And I get the words from Spirit. You are protecting your emotions. You're protecting your emotions right now. Maybe from a past hurt, maybe from something that you are afraid of happening, but you are definitely on the defensive with your emotions. You're keeping them to yourself. And I also get the feeling that you may be concentrating on love, finding a romantic partner, finding someone that is special to you. And this might be a lot about what you are thinking. You may even spend a lot of time thinking about this, or having a lot of energy spent towards that goal. Okay? So that is something that is coming up. So Spirit is giving me the image next about something you are unaware of. And I see you looking at this heart, and you are faced away from the path that is behind you. There are so many things going on in this path that you are unaware of. And Spirit is coming in and saying there are many things ahead of you. So the fact that you are totally concentrating on a love relationship right now may not be the best time for you. It may be time to stand up, turn around, and see what else is out there. Because as you can see, there are so many things. There's a wish out there. There's opportunities out there like the door. And there's love. Okay? But that is one thing, one part of your path, not the whole path. And Spirit is coming in and reminding us of this today, pile 3, which is fascinating, and it's always good to keep in perspective. This is an amazing analogy that Spirit is giving me right now. So I see a picture of a chair. A normal chair doesn't look that comfortable, actually. It looks like it is all wood, and the backrest is a little low. It doesn't look like it would be that comfortable. And you will want to find the chair that fits you and is supportive. This is an analogy to a romantic partner, right? You want to find the chair that you can sit in a very long amount of time, that is very supportive, that is there for you, and doesn't wear on you, doesn't hit the wrong spot, and is just totally comfortable for you. So Spirit is also saying, would you entirely obsess over finding a right chair to sit in your life? Probably not, right? That would probably not be the be-all, end-all of your life. So since your romantic life and this chair are becoming equal in this reading, Spirit is also saying, don't spend too much time looking for a romantic partner, because they will come as you go on your path, as you go towards your goal. And that's always wise words to hear. In your past, I see you looking with binoculars, and there are actually 2 little hearts on the ends of it. So it looks like you are actually looking for love. And it seems like in your past, you may have looked for love a lot, many times in many different places. And it could have been something that took up a lot of your time, and it still is now. Okay? So again, Spirit is coming in and saying there are other things out there for you, and it's time to stand up and turn around and walk. So once you open that door, I see you marching confidently. There are wishes that are popping up that you are manifesting. There are abundances that you are collecting along the way. And you're actually feeling very, very good about yourself. You're not worried about the possibility of love coming in. You are just living your life. You are appreciative of the wishes and manifestations that are coming true. You're appreciative of the abundances that are coming into your life, and you are moving on. You've made goals and manifestations that you really want to come true, so you're going towards them, and that's wonderful, pile 3. And as you go on this path, just like that bottom left card, there are so many things that are going to happen. There will be opportunities to take. There will be wishes fulfilled. And I see in this next card that as you are fulfilling these wishes, you are going to meet a person or people as you start to fulfill these wishes. And these will be the people that you can say, okay, I wonder if this is a good person for me to have as a romantic relationship, because they share the same values, they have the same wish as me, and we met on this journey towards this wish, this manifestation. That is something. So you're fulfilling your goals, and you're also meeting people that are potential partners for you romantically. And how this affects your environment, I see a star, and then there are explosions of hearts around it. So what Spirit is trying to tell you is chase your dreams. Chase those wishes and manifestations that you want for you, that you want for others around you, to make this a better place, to make you a better person, and love will come to you, okay? Don't worry about looking for it. Keep your eyes open, but don't worry about going out of your way to find it, because it is on your path, and not to expend too much energy on it. The top right card is reserved for hopes and fears, and I feel like this is a fear of yours right now, that you had to wait for love to come into your life for your life to start. And that is simply not true. So don't wait for love to come into your life for your life to start, because your life is going on right now. It's already started. You're already living it. It's time to live it. And love will be on your path moving forward. This last image is quite adorable. And I see it is a very different chair than the one that you were trying on before, the one that was not comfortable, didn't have a good backrest. And you found your chair, and it actually seats 2, and it's very comfortable. You want to stay there all the time, but there's room for one more. And I just love that analogy. And it's because you are chasing your dreams, you're chasing your manifestations, you're living your life, you're getting out there, you're meeting new people that have similar beliefs and ideas as you, and sparks will fly. Sparks will fly. They will be very interested in you, and you will be very interested in them. And I feel like that's how you're going to reach your relationship that you are looking for. So pile 3, this is very exciting. I'm excited for you. And, some good news. Some good news for you, and good information from Spirit. Maybe practical information, but it's lovely information all the same. I hope this brings you clarity. I hope this helps you in your path forward. And if you want to open that door, it's there to open. Thank you for being here with me today. Be sure, my subscribers, to check out that bonus. And I want to thank Spirit for being here with us today as well. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, all of my subscribers. Welcome to the bonus section. We have 2 piles today. We're going to see what signs we can get from Spirit. So I'm going to shuffle these in front of you so that you know it's a good shuffle. And then we will be able to see what signs are coming in for you. Now, this deck here is loaded with many different signs, and this one here is all about animals and the signs that they can give us as well. So as you know, if you've been a long time viewer, I love to look at nature to see what it can actually tell us. And these here, this deck here is a little bit more direct. So this is all about, it's more about the 3D. You know, it's more about the 3D, so maybe this can be a little bit more helpful to some of you with a direct message, and then this can be a little bit more general. But we're going to see what resonates for all of us today. We're going to see what Spirit wants us to know as we are just trying to live our lives the best we can, making ourselves better, making this place a little bit better for others around us. And I know we're all trying our best, so that's all we can ask, right? That's all we can ask. All right, so we've got a pretty good shuffle on both of these piles. I'm going to draw 3 different piles, okay, for you to choose from. So here we go. So here's this one here, and this one here. We're going to do this one here, and this one here, and this one here, and that one there. All right. Put those to the side. Let's see what we have going here. Okay. So our first animal card is the horse. All right. As we know with a horse, it is all about the earth energy. It is all about strength. It is all about getting where it needs to go in such a beautiful fashion. There is something about the horse that is very majestic. And in this depiction, you see a little crescent moon. It reminds me of that spiritual connection. And that's exactly it. If you are keeping spirit in line with yourself, with your soul, by meditating, by exercising, by setting goals and running towards them, right? This horse, this energy, this earth energy is going to carry you along to that goal, to achieve it, and you really are unstoppable at that point. So this is a very good card for you, extremely good, very good sign. And here we have a child with this horse. So some of you may be looking to actually literally have a child, bring a soul into this world, which is a beautiful thing, and this may carry you to that goal. The other thing is that you also have an outlook of a child, or maybe you have a child to protect. There are many different symbologies and explanations for this card here. But having that strength to take this child, if you already have a child, you can take this child to where they need to go. I know as some of you are parents, this can be very difficult at times and can be very exhausting at times. It's always worth it, but sometimes you may question yourself if you have enough strength to keep going to where this child needs to go, to where it needs to be protected. And the answer of this horse and from Spirit is yes. You do have enough strength. You can keep going. Spirit is with you, and you will reach your goal with this child being safe and protected and getting them where they need to go. if you don't have a child yourself, then this could be your perspective on the world. And this horse, I don't know if you've ever seen children interact with horses in general, but they have such respect for one another. The horse has a respect for the child, and the child has a respect for the horse. And it's almost automatic. Some of these children have an automatic connection to the horse, and they will never let go of it. It's some kind of connection. And I feel like you have that as well, where you may be able to connect with animals very easily. And it may be even be connecting with this energy of strength, goal orientation, and being strong enough to achieve them. Either way, this first connection here, this first sign from Spirit, is all about having the strength you need to keep going for whatever it is you need to do. That's awesome. Perfect sign. Thank you, Spirit. All right, the second one here is the black egg. The black egg. With the black egg, this is a very, very special card, especially in this deck. It's all about the truth. There is nothing that can get into this egg that is false. So you are questioning yourself, you are questioning the world about what is true. What is true? What is true for you? What is true for others? And how does that match up? Where does that leave you in a situation? Sometimes it's very easy to get caught up in gossip, in things that distract us, and we need to get back to our truth. What is it that drives us? What is it that is our way? So this is a great reminder from Spirit. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's some change. There's some change coming through for you. And with this change can add a lot of distraction to our lives. So if we center in on our truth, if we don't let in any white lies, if we don't let in any distractions as this change is going forward, you're going to be okay. You're going to remain true to yourself, and you're going to be able to get through it. Very deep message from Spirit. Thank you for that, Spirit. Let's see what the next one is. The firefly. The firefly is a very interesting little insect, and there's actually a lot of different types of fireflies out there. There are some that go vertical, some that go horizontal, and there are different species, which is interesting to me. And they will turn their light on and off to communicate to one another. In this deck here, it means all about a fleeting moment, right? The glow is on and then it's off to capture that moment when it happens. So it's all about being in the present, being in this moment, because it may not last all that long, so appreciate it while it's here. Let's see here. Community. Okay. So you may be surrounded by people that are wonderful to you at this point in time, and Spirit is coming in and saying to be appreciative of that time that you have with them, especially if they're older, especially if they may seem unwell at this point. There's only a few amount of days, years with this person. Even if we're all healthy, here in this earth plane, we only get, maybe if we're lucky, 80 to 100 years. It's such a small amount of time. And it's always wonderful to have this reminder from Spirit to say, this doesn't last forever. So appreciate it and cherish it, and just be grateful that they are in your life and building this community around you. And it looks like it's a warm, generous community. There are all humans here, but I want to open this up to spiritual beings, animal beings, even plants, right? I know there are some that have a real affinity here in our community with plants. It's wonderful. Everything is alive. Everything needs our love, and it will show love in return. All right. To my subscribers, I really appreciate you subscribing. I really appreciate you being a part of this community. And I just wanted to say thank you. And I'll continue to do this bonus, I hope, once a week to continue to say thank you. I really appreciate all of you. And I hope these signs from Spirit help give you clarity. All right. Talk to you soon. Know that you're loved. Know that you're blessed. And I'll see you next time.